forested. Never really realize how much you're missing until you realize, what you're missing. Go into this environment and see nothing but trees for miles and miles and miles. For the most part. Our ancestors used to work really, really hard to just survive and to make life just a little bit easier for their children. Because they loved them and they wanted the best for them. They wanted a world where they didn't need to struggle all the time. So they made communities. Then came agriculture, villages, stuff like that, to make it easier for them. But unfortunately, that also had adverse side effects. Complacency. Choosing the easy option instead of the hard one. Because back when their parents were having to work really, really hard just to get by, they didn't really have a choice. They had to work hard. And it gave them grit and discipline and hard work. Got them to where they are now, and they are happy and they're proud of their achievements. Then came us. Nowadays, a lot of people in my age just choose to not do anything. We choose the easy option. Why is that? Complacency. You choose the easy option because it's easy. Because it is, it offers least resistance. And so because of that, with us constantly facing it, and not facing the problems leads to us to where we are now. Bored, lonely, isolated, some of us depressed or anxious. Now, don't get me wrong, it might have been due to some sort of, it started because of how you were raised, more likely than not. But it is still entirely your fault on what you are doing right now, or what you aren't doing right now. Because I can say for certainty that if you don't act right now, then you won't do anything. So I'd say, if you get that pang of guilt, that feeling that you're not doing enough, then perhaps maybe it's trying to tell you something. Perhaps maybe your body and mind are trying to tell you something that, you know what, when I feel like I'm not enough, maybe it's because I'm not doing enough. Personally. Now, if you work hard and fulfill all your wants and needs, fulfill all your needs and keep working on your wants, and you still feel terrible after that, then perhaps maybe you do have a problem. But, as my dad told me, if you get your needs out the way first, you can then do your wants. But if you do your wants first, then you'll have to do your needs when they come. So, do what you need to do. Do what your body is screaming at you to do. If it says to go out for a walk, go out for a walk. That's exactly why I'm out here. I didn't want to sit around and laze about all day. So I'm acting. So I'm doing something about it. Instead of just sitting around and complaining and moaning and not really doing much of anything, I'm instead acting, doing something about it. My mind says, hey, go a walk. I'm like, okay, where? this forest nearby. Awesome. I'll go there then. Well, you see, it's really just as simple as that. Many people try to complicate it, make it more difficult than it needs to be, where in reality, it isn't. It's really just as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. It's all down to perception. But if I were to say something, is that the only thing holding you back from doing what you want to do is you. And what made us so complacent in the first place? Simple. We just never had struggle. So how about, instead of letting life force you to go through struggle, you choose to go through it. If you choose to go through your own struggles now, then you won't need to go through your struggles later. Just as my dad said with my needs and my wants. If you do your needs now, then you won't have to do them later. And then you'll be free to do your wants. Whereas if you do your wants now, then your needs will catch up to you and you'll have to do them. It's a simple thing in life. And when your body screams at you to act, act. It screamed at me to act, as I said earlier, and I'm acting, and I feel better after having done it. If you need to do something, do it immediately, without hesitation. In fact, pause this video right now and go and do what you need to do. If you need to go and sort out your washing, sort out your washing. If you need to go for your morning jog, go for a jog. If you need to go have your lunch, go and have your lunch. Stop getting yourself distracted from what you need to do, because otherwise it's going to come back and bite you. So, I say, do what you need to do first, not what you want to do. And you will reap the benefits of it. Stop being so complacent and act. Because I can guarantee you, no matter what is going on inside your head right now, acting upon something, as long as it's positive for you, that, okay, I'm going to do this because I believe it will help me, and it does, then keep doing it. Like, seriously, keep doing it. It will benefit you. You will reap the rewards, just as I have. I decided to do that with my diet, and I'm reaping the rewards. I feel more energetic, I feel more awake, heading back to the gym. And I'm reaping the rewards. I'm going out for this walk, and I'm reaping the rewards. So how about you act? Instead of thinking about it, speaking about it, contemplating about it. Just do it. Like, what's stopping you? Just do it. Honestly. I don't know what's up with you people. I don't know what's up with me most of the time. I don't know if some random on the internet saying what you should and shouldn't do would really help. Because to be honest, I'm not. I'm not saying what you should or shouldn't do. For that is up to you to decide. I'll certainly point you in a direction that's helped me. And hopefully will help you if you can relate. So how about you just do more often? Rather than thinking, rather than contemplating, rather than procrastinating, you just do. Okay? And I'll make a deal with you. For those who watch my channel, I will keep doing things in my life, in my channel, among other things, rather than thinking about it or contemplating about it, etc. And I ask you guys do the same. For if we both do it, then perhaps we can hold each other accountable. What do you say? Deal? I hope so. Regardless, I'm going to do it. But I just thought I might as well say, just to make sure that some of you guys and girls are following suit. Right. Just have a good evening.